Hey, it's TJ. Welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Republic. So in the last episode, we finished up Dantooine, and I said we're going to travel to Yavin, I believe. I'll watch a cinematic cutscene. I hope it's not copyrighted, but you never know. I don't think that's classic Star Wars music, though.
Lord Malak, the Star Forge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested in the young Jedi Bastila and her battle meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
Never noticed that there's a T3 unit in the background there.
A decorated war hero of the Republic
Evil T3.
and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, Lord Malak, he served
Oh,
under
not
me when I
camera.
still followed the Republic. You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malak. Calo Nord, a bounty hunter, was there when Bastila and Karth escaped the planet. Apparently, they left him for dead.
A Jedi and a war hero. It's a wonder you survived the encounter.
I am hard to kill, Lord Malak.
Calo has agreed to help us capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee, of course. But I assure you he is well worth the price. His reputation as a bounty hunter is well earned.
Her companions are nothing to me, Calo. But I desire the young Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malak, forgive me, there is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Kareth.
I promise you will be very interested in what Calo has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malak.
They have a Wookiee. I think this is technically a DLC area. No, there's no real DLC. I think it's for like Xbox or something. Anyway, I don't think it matters who we bring, so let's bring the people that never talk. T3 and this guy. I was checking our supplies in the cargo hold. Something's not right. What do you mean? No one's been into the emergency stash of food. We just left. Mission and I asked everyone, but nobody knows anything about it. Of course they deny it. Someone's eating extra food. It's T3. Might check out the food stores the next time you're in the cargo hold. I want to check. Okay, that makes more sense. Alright, well, we can just ignore that problem. I'm actually curious what happens if we do. Let's take... Yeah, you and... Look, take mission, why not? Does she even have armor? Okay, she does. I don't know if there's any more dialogue or story. We could probably ask her, because she talks about Taris.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
Yeah, brother.
I'm sorry for the way I acted before. It's just that when it comes to Lena, I tend to get a little worked up.
Why do you hate her so much?
My brother and me had a good thing going. Sure, Griff had his run-ins with the law on Taris, but we got by okay, until Lena came and ruined everything. She was a dancer at the cantina where my brother used to go play Pazik. Griff could be a real smooth talker, and it wasn't long before the two of them were dating. But Lena was used to dating rich Teresian nobles, guys with mountains of credits. Griff could never give her the lifestyle she was used to, no matter how hard he worked.
I mean, no matter how much he stole. Did she dump him?
I thought Lena would brush Griff off when she saw how poor he was, but for some reason, she stuck around. I guess she saw the potential for a big payday down the road.
Or maybe because there's a bunch of other humans there, no Twi'leks. Maybe she actually liked him.
I saw Lena for what she really was, a busty, credit-grubbing cantina rat. She used Griff and took away the only family I had. After they'd been together for a few months, Griff told me he was leaving Terrace. He and Lena were gonna try and make their fortune off-world. He promised as soon as he made enough credits he'd come back and get me, and we'd all live like royalty. That was 2 years ago. I haven't seen him since. I don't even know where he went.
Hey, how's this her fault, though?
Oh, I know what happened. As soon as she got him off Taurus, Lena sunk her claws into Griff butt good. She twisted him around her little finger and made him forget all about me. I know I'll probably never see Griff again. But part of the reason I came with you was the hope that I could find out what happened to my brother. Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Wait, you stuck around because you thought you could find your brother? I guess that makes sense. You could have left on Dantooine.
Okay, have it your way.
Although actually I think part of it was because of Big Z's life debt, so... It's basically all her only friends. Actually, she had the gang, but they didn't help her out, so... Maybe she doesn't like him anymore. Who is this? What do you want? I don't recognize your ship. Oh, I recognize your ship. It's Davix, isn't it? Who are you? Are you new or something? I'll deny everything. You don't sound like a Trandoshan, and you're not one of Davix. Who are you? And what do you want? Also, why is that planet moving so fast? Trying to save the galaxy from the Sith. Just tell my entire plan. I'll work for the Republic, how about that? Republic? Republic hasn't been here in 50 years. Don't see why they'd start now. Still, I have nothing against the Republic, so long as you don't get all worked up, I guess I can let you in. It'd be nice to have someone to talk to for a change. Trandoshans and smugglers aren't exactly stunning conversationalists. What are you talking about? Come here every once in a while. It's how I keep in the loop, you know. A Trandoshan lizard speak is kind of hard to follow. They have pretty limited imaginations. But smugglers aren't much better either. What does their imaginations have to do with the conversation? Look, this is getting kind of awkward through this door. If you let me hold on a minute, I'll open this thing and we can talk more face to face. I mean, I want to socially distance. Shut the fiddle with this lock. Things keep jamming. Okay. There we go. Okay, why is the planet moving so fast? We gotta inspect this right now. It's like a safety hazard. Or maybe it's a space station. Then that should be moving too, right? Alright, we're gonna ignore the planet, pretend it doesn't exist. Let's try to use this door. Nothing behind it. Access denied. Access denied. Alright, so he's basically a merchant, and I think there's like maybe a little story. Can I loot anything here? Free stuff, please? No? I don't think he'd attack me if I did. Maybe I'd Gizga. Yeah, there's something over here. Oh, wait. Maybe this footlocker? Nope. Alright. Could I interest you in a droid? You don't look like I thought you would. Too human. Don't see too many of your kind here at all anymore. Not since the war, at any rate. What brings you here? Starforge doesn't really have anything to do with this. On a quest for the Jedi Council. Jedi Council? Don't tell me you're a Jedi. You sure don't look like it. I am their only hope. Only hope, eh? That's a lot of pressure to put on someone. Hope for their sake. It's not misplaced. It probably is. If you don't mind me saying, what exactly is the council sending you out to do? Trying to defeat Darth Malik. No, so talk about the Starforge. Starforge, never heard of it. It's nothing in the system except ruins of Exar Kun's war. Exar Kun? Tell me you youngsters don't know anything about Exar Kun in that war. Then again, there hasn't been a lot of them. Troubles recently, I've heard. What have you heard about the current war? Only with the Trandoshans, smugglers have told me. The other way around, whatever. A new Sith Lord has risen up to replace the dead one, and he's beating the Republic up pretty bad. They don't seem too displeased with that prospect. Who are the smugglers? Rodians, Anquish, Twi'leks, whatever. They all work for an organization called Exchange. You might have heard of them. They run smuggling operations all over the galaxy, weapons, slaves, and whatever someone's willing to pay for that price for. They find my talents very useful. Like the Trandoshans, they get me to patch up and upgrade what they bring in and pay me well for it. They also bring in news and supplies. Who are the Trandoshans? Mercenaries and bounty hunters. Scum, mostly. They look like two-legged lizards. I think, Dalbar might have had something to say like that. Okay, why are they here? Found me a couple years ago after the war ended. Usually they don't bargain with people they find alone in abandoned space stations. But we worked out a deal. So this is an abandoned space station? Who owned it originally then? I give them a few of my more applicable inventions at reasonable prices. They keep me supplied with food and new materials. It's worked out well so far. For years, really. With Davik gone, they're getting ideas, though. I guess it's been a while since Davik passed. He had the training montage. Anything else you want to know? Anything you can sell me? They are cheap, yeah, whatever. But if you're willing to pay, I have a few more advanced things you can look at. I'm always working on more, so you can check back some other time if I don't have what you want right now. You have a look. Okay, I don't think I've ever bought any of these other than the shield. Use is unlimited for a droid. It's actually a fairly reasonable price too. Mind affecting and poison. Nice. Awareness 10, dexterity 2. I think a dexterity bonus is useful. I don't know about the awareness one. Ooh, blaster bolt defection 5. Interesting. Dex bonus 4. Okay, so that's like a higher dex bonus despite the defense. So what's max dex bonus 5? What's the difference between these two? I don't know. Ranked one, that's nice. I think the extra strength and stuff will be helpful. 10,000 credits though, we're not going to be able to afford that. Let me see what I can sell though. Also going to see how many advanced med packs we have. 13, that's not too bad. I have no idea what the difference is between these two, except one's more valuable. Okay. 0 credits for clothing. Nice. I don't think we need the Jedi robe, but we'll hold on to it. There's probably like some stuff I can sell. There'll be stuff we never use, like these red crystals. Hey, do I get more from him? And it's just all but one. A lot of grenades. That'll be helpful. Actually, I probably could sell some of these data pads if I can get any money. There they go. Data pad. This, okay, Kalinor. Yeah, let's sell that. We don't need that. Sell his personal diary. Alright, well, that was fun. I can't return the Ebon Hawk, right? Nope. Right down there. So, usually I go to Kashyyyk first, but I think canonically, he went to, Dantooine first, so we go to Tatooine. Canonically? I don't know how you say it. Alright. Already have the episode. Talking to this one guy. Although, actually, maybe we should go to Kashyyyk first. Just because we can trigger something with... Yeah, let's do Kashyyyk. For basically every companion, someone from their past eventually shows up once you get far enough in their dialogue. And we might be far enough with Mission. And maybe Karth? They're in the trees. Or how do we know where to land? I guess I have to like a beacon then. Awkward silence.
The Force has given us a vision, like the one we shared on Dantooine. Did you see it? Of course. You must have. The Force is strong with us both. Kashyyyk is a lush but simple and undeveloped world. I would not have expected to find the alien technology of a star map here.
Do you think the Wookiees are involved?
The Wookiees of Kashyyyk make their home high among the Rosha branches. Only their bravest warriors dare to descend into the forbidding depths of the forest. If the star map is located far beneath us on the planet's surface, as our vision seems to suggest, it's unlikely the Wookiees even know of its existence. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Okie dokie. Exit. Take mission in Zalbar. Greetings to you. While I'm pleased to welcome you to planet G5623, did not see your ship on my docking schedule. Zerka Corporation will see to your needs, of course. There will be a 100 docking fee. Credit docking fee in advance, I fear. Can I get information on the planet? I thought this was Kashyyyk. That is what the dominant big indigenous species call this world. But maintaining this outpost grants Zerka Corporation naming rights in the trade guides. But I'm sorry, I really must insist that docking fees be paid before I impart any further services. I must follow proper procedure. Upon collection of the correct fees, I'll extend what resources Zerka Corporation can offer. I'm sure you understand. Sure, force persuade. I don't think I need to pay the docking fee. I mean, I think I don't want to pay it. It says, perhaps you don't need to pay the docking fee. Any services you will need more than make up for it. I see you have a Wookiee with you. Can I assume you understand their language? For a fee, Zerka Corporation can provide a translator to you during your visit. I'm trained to the Force. I have no trouble. What? That makes no sense with language. That will not be necessary. Very well. The most adept people seem to comprehend Wookiee language, such as it is. Now then, please follow me to our information center, and I will answer any further questions there. Alright, but can I loot your landing pad? That's Bazak player. I don't think I need to talk to him. There appears to be nothing over here. I think I have a... Oh no, I don't have the full area visible. Interesting. Okay, that I can loot. Sure these guys won't mind.
What?
Okay, this is why I brought mission along.
Simple.
Bed pack and okay, not that helpful.
Gotcha. Simple.
All right, a little bit of med kits. That's helpful. That's slow.
3 restraining collars failed on the last shipment. The buyer was not pleased.
Okay. Kashyyyk, my home. I should have prepared you for coming here, but I did not know if I prepared myself. What do you mean? I didn't leave Kashyyyk voluntarily. Mission must have told you how I was fleeing slavers, but there was more. I'm in exile. The slavers on Kashyyyk only took me after I was forced to leave my village 20 years ago. How are you forced to leave? My brother made deals with the slavers and allowed them to get a foothold. I found out and attacked him. The fight was stopped, but my father did not believe me when I told him about my brother's actions. I was made in exile, disowned by my home and people. I should not be here. They'll not accept me back. I should not be here. Okay, I can be here, I guess. Why didn't your father believe you? Or, time's passed. Maybe things have changed. Sabers are still here. This dock is theirs. I doubt anyone has risen to try and fight. Nothing has changed. I just hope I can prove myself to my people. It'll be difficult to make them listen. I just don't know. Alright, why didn't your father believe you? I attacked my brother. I was so mad. I used my claws. You don't understand what it means to a Wookiee. Our claws are tools, not weapons. To use them in a battle is to become an animal. It is madness without honor. I am forever a mad claw in the eyes of my people. Nothing I say is to be trusted. They were right to cast me out. Okay, we'll deal with this if we have to. Let's go. I do not have much hope. Talk to these guys.
Greetings to you. Something I can get for you?
Kindly direct your inquiries to me. Martin is merely an indebted employee. His opinions don't amount to much.
I think you better talk to Eli directly. He's the boss, for the time being.
Uh-oh. Gonna quit?
So, new spaces have come to Wild Kashyyyk. Please, look well upon the wares of Eli Gand. I live to serve your needs.
Just be sure to pay cash. The interest on his loans will drain you like a diluvian fatworm on a hut's backside.
First off, hearts are all backside. Secondly, I don't much like the comparison. No need to get personal. It's just business, poor fellow. He's been waiting for his friends to return with my money for a standard month now. Ah, but you don't need to hear this. What can I get you?
What do you know about Kashyyyk?
I don't concern myself with what goes on past this landing port. The Wookiees are very difficult to deal with. No business sense.
You mean they don't tolerate cheats?
No, I mean they don't respect the finer points of a good business plan. Give and take. That's why the Zerka Corporation simply takes.
What do you mean by that?
You'd have to take your question to the Zerka Corporation and the Wookiees themselves. I keep to myself.
Alright.
Of course. Of course. You're in a hurry.
Let's see what he has to sell. Probably nothing I want, other than maybe medkits. But Abrok mercenary who feared for his life after a raid on a Sith dreadnought. Spent a fortune on his personal armor only to be killed while in the bath. Okay. And we just happen to have his armor. We're not going to question anything. Cyber reaction system. Dexterity 3. Okay. Lame. Unity electrical. I don't really find any of this useful, other than maybe the breath max for poison immunity. Yeah, the rest of the armor is kind of meh. That's light armor. And we're selling stuff earlier. I thought for sure we'd have seen Lena, but I guess not. Don't mind me. Can't believe they just let me take this stuff. Okay, oops, excuse me. There we go. I don't even care what you have to say. Greetings again. How can Usurper Corporation serve you? Aid supply? No, sure. Here goes. I suggest you speak to the general vendor in the other docking area. He keeps his store well stocked. They charge fair value for mundane goods and armor. If it's weapons you want, you'll need to deal with Zerko representative. That'd be me. You need to purchase the local species, however, you must wait for a licensed Zerko Corporation trader to return from deliveries outside the systems. Sure, what weapons do you have available? Curious what kind of pistols they have for Karth. Nothing. Alright. Grenades, that might be helpful. I'm running low. Alright, I don't care. Moving on. Oh, there she is.
Mission, is that you? It's me, Lena, remember? I was dating your brother back on Terrace.
Was?
Lena? What are you doing here? Where's Griff?
I'm just passing through. Griff and I broke up a few months after we left Terrace together. Probably for the best. Your brother can be charming, Mission, but he's bad news.
Don't you start trashing my brother, you cantina rat. Take that back or I'll smack you so hard your head tails will pop off.
Mission, what's wrong with you? Why are you acting this way?
He took her brother away and left her all alone on Terrace.
You've got your facts a little backwards. Mission could have come with us if she wanted to. It was her choice to stay behind.
You liar! Griff told me that you didn't want his little sister tagging along. That's why he had to leave me behind.
Is that what the Hut Spawn told you? I wanted you to come with us, Mission. I even offered to pay for your ticket. Why not? I paid for everything else while I was with that freeloader. But he told me you didn't want to leave Terrace. I said we shouldn't even go then. But he said we'd come back and get you after we struck it rich on Dantooine. Just another one of his lies.
No, you're the one who's lying. Griff wouldn't... He wouldn't try to leave me behind.
Maybe you thought you were better off on Terrace?
Think about it. If Griff wasn't trying to ditch you, Mission, then why didn't he tell you where we were going? After we left Terrace, he told me looking after you was holding him back. Griff's always looking to blame other people for his own problems. That's why he abandoned you. He did the same thing to me, too. As soon as I ran out of money, he started blaming me for all of his problems. Like it's my fault his get-rich-quick schemes never work out.
Sounds like you're better off without him.
You damn well know it. He's nothing but a sleazy scam artist. If Mission knew it was good for her, she'd forget he ever existed.
But Griff is my brother. I just can't pretend he doesn't exist. If he was here to defend himself, Lena wouldn't be saying all this bad stuff about him.
Hey, if you want to talk to Griff, go ahead. Last I heard, he was going to make a fortune working the Zerka Corp mines on Dantooine. But as far as I'm concerned, he's out of my life forever.
Griff's better off without you anyway, you table-dancing, brother-stealing home wrecker.
I guess that's my cue to leave then. I didn't mean to upset you, Mission. But one day you'll see I'm right about your brother. I only hope it's not too late by then.
Okay. Well, now that she got the information about her brother, we'll Now we'll keep the two of them together. I think they are also pretty under-leveled. Level 5 and level 6. Okay. Probably should take a look at their equipment then. Gives them will. I don't know if will's helpful. Through Power Blast. Ooh, actually that's pretty helpful for her. Use demolitions. Security is really what I'm after because I don't have any security skills at all. Yeah. Give her the sonic, the interface visor. And she can't use those. Yeah, dexterity. And what about the armor? Defense 6. That's the best you can wear right now. Alright. And Zalbar. Give anything that helps fortitude. Need that. Can't wear anything. Oh, but it can. Dexterity. Sure, let's give him more dex. Alright, that's it for him.
What?
Let's keep going.
Hold here, Spacer. Zerka Corporation doesn't recommend traveling in Wild Adean. Katarn attacks are especially bad right now. Wookiee hunters usually keep numbers down, but I think they leave certain areas infested, just hoping a Zerka guard will get killed.
Okay, tell me about Zerka.
I don't talk to Wookiee lovers. Get rid of your rug, and maybe I won't have you shot.
What do you know about Wookiees?
You're the Wookiee lover. Why don't you tell me about them? I'm sure you're real close friends. Keep your pet on a leash, or you'll be wearing him. I've no love for these animals. I've seen guards ripped to shreds.
And you choose to mock me anyway. Okay. I'm going past you. I paid the landing fee. The Wookiees are fighting back?
Not anymore. Look, you want to know why the Wookiees are acting compliant? You go ask them. When they rip your head off, we'll fish it out of the Shadowlands and give it a proper burial. How about that?
I don't like you. Okay. I'm going past you. I paid the landing fee.
I won't stop you, but you leave this area at your own risk. We're here to protect the company, not you.
Well, if I get hired, I'm part of the company, and therefore you protect me, right? This sure it's not gonna shoot. There they go. They like to let them get real close to us, huh?
I'll show you.
Alright, let's go ahead and level up mission. How much health does she have left? The show here? Yeah, 6. Okay, we don't care about stealth ever. Awareness. Security. Re-injury.
What?
These shirts are barely helping. Alright.
What?
Survived. What happens when I'm Canderous to auto heal? Oh. Oops. I think it was damaged. No. Well, I wasn't shooting. Alright. And I don't think they have any loot on them, so keep going.
I never thought I'd see the big trees. Zalbar's stories didn't do it justice. This is incredible. I wish he was here to see this. He'd want to see this, you know?
Mission. Okay. Can you sense it? The wind, the sound, the smells? I feel it all now that we are away from the spaceport. We literally walked like 2 feet through that gate. This walkway is new, probably built by the slavers. But I remember the trees. My village is not far from here. No, I was hoping he'd know about the star map, because he literally lived here, so you'd think we could ask him about it, but apparently not. What can I expect to encounter? I'm sorry, I don't know. It's been a long time since I left. Let me know the way things were, and many things have changed. I must warn you of one thing. I don't know if we will help, if I will be a help or a hindrance to you here. My father is very powerful. Chieftain. Perhaps his feelings have mellowed, but if my brother had his ear all this time, I may be very unwelcome. We'll do that when the time comes. It's what I'm dreading. My shame is meant to be forgotten on some faraway world. I never thought it'd come back. I'm sorry. I've taken up your time. We should pass on. Yeah, mission. He's literally right here. All right.
This isn't good. I can't afford this. You think I can? Do you know what they get for a healthy one of those things?
We'll work it out later. We've got company. What do you want, Spacer? I'm Patrol Captain Deno, and you're interrupting Zerka Corporation business.
We're getting close to the end of this episode. Actually, we're well over half hour. But tell me what happened.
This Wookiee slave got a little rebellious. We had to put it down.
We're not animals. Let me handle this. Their disregard for the life of this Wookiee is too much. I asked you to let me handle this. Honor my request. Yeah. Don't really. This seems like I'm like goading him to attack. Yeah, just let me handle this. I'll do so for your sake, not theirs.
Careful now. That growl sounded pretty threatening. Keep your slave on its leash or we'll have another accident.
Just shut up, you trigger-happy idiot.
Does your superior approve of you killing Wookiees?
Of course they don't. Why would you ask me that? You're doing some sort of snap inspection? You're trying to get me to admit to incompetence, aren't you? Not going to happen. I stand by my patrol. This Wookiee got out of hand and had to be put down. We'll find another easy enough.
I won't allow you to slave another Wookiee.
Is that a joke? Who do you think you are?
I won't let you slave another Wookiee.
What? Blasters ready, men. This fool wants to die.
And I could have force persuaded him off the planet, but nah. I get my set points for that, though. Nice. Alright, Mr. Captain. Let's just stun you. I just meant to stun him. No! Alright, watch out for the explosives there. A lot of XP. Nice. Ooh, we get his ID. Okay. Alright, let's see if disable these mines too. Should be able to. I have pretty high demolitions. Actually, recovering, not disabling. Alright. Force heal. I think we're all at full health now, so... In the next episode, we'll continue to explore Kashyyyk, and probably fight the dangerous creatures that are infesting the walkways. I think that's going to be Zerka we encounter between here and the major points. The rest of it's just going to be these creatures, and I think some flying creatures too. Anyway, if you like this episode, stay tuned for next one. I'm TJ, and I'll see you next time.